End of day, was it 43, 44? I can't quite remember. But anyway, we're done. Reason why we're recording in the car on the way home is because it's 1:15 midnight and I need to be up by 6:15. And remember, I've said 6 hours is my hard stop, so I'm actually running really late today. 6 hours is the minimum I need to function at a level that is cognitively appropriate to get the most out of class. If I get less than 6 hours sleep a night, I'm suffering in class. It's really hard for me to concentrate. But don't worry, I'm keeping my eyes on the road and I'm being smart and safe, etc. My phone is in my phone holder, so yep. Anyway, second workout for the day is done. It was supposed to be a run tonight, well, optionally, because I want to cut weights. I wanted to add more runs into my routine, so I was going to step away from lifting weights. However, my left foot has been hurt in some way. I don't know when exactly, but my left foot hurts to walk on. So currently going for runs is pretty fucking strenuous for me, but it's got to be done, and I'm trusting that my body knows what to do when getting through it. The thing is, when people get hurt, they rest, and fair enough. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think sure, that's the right thing to do. But I also think there's something in trying to pursue through an injury, but be smart about it, you know? Obviously if you've torn your Achilles, don't go fucking running. But if my foot is aching and I'm not entirely sure why, but it's okay to walk on, try running. I think, controversial opinion, try it, see what happens. But anyway, second workout for the day is done. Progress picture is done. Pages are done for the day. Water's done for the day. Progress picture. Diet's done for the day. We've ticked boxes. Despite this being an incredibly late training session and knowing how much sleep I'm going to get tonight, I'm not in too bad spirits about it. The gym session went pretty well. I was pretty happy. It is what it is. I know that what I'm doing is, I don't want to say extraordinarily difficult, because I don't want to set the bar for extraordinarily difficult at what I'm doing currently. I'm happy to say it's very difficult and then strive for extraordinary, if that makes sense. So today has been very difficult, and I'm okay with it, to put it plainly and simply. I'm still learning where my voice is. So this is a fun history fact. My voice has always felt kind of strained, and that's because, like I mentioned before about programming, about how a lot of girls they tend to speak higher, and they speak higher in their note because they're taught to be small, and that you have to please people and make space for them. You don't want to take up space, right? And that's bad programming. And we're only just, as a society, starting to get around that and encourage women to have a voice and to take up space, which is great, which I'm very happy for. On the other hand, you have guys that try and also lower their voice to sound more masculine. And what I'm learning is that tension that I've got in my voice is because I've been trying to make myself sound, deep in my subconscious, I've been trying to make myself sound a particular way that I believe would be accepted by people that I care a lot about. And that doesn't serve me. So I'm currently on a journey of trying to find what my actual voice sounds like, and just allow and feel that sense of ease in my throat as I let go. And what will happen is I will get incredibly emotional, because I'm sure there will be a lot of pent up frustration, pain, hurt, etc., that me trying to put on a voice for has acted as a kind of barrier to cut me off from those emotions because I don't want to feel hurt. So that's what's to come, some pain and some hurt, and essentially it sounds bad, but it's just emotional processing, and I've got a backlog of emotional baggage that I need to process through. Everyone does. Every single person does. And as we as a society head towards spending all our days on social media, we're becoming more and more numb to our own feelings. People are becoming too frightened to feel scared. They think feeling scared or feeling down or feeling sad are bad things. It's not. You need to feel those things, because if you don't have the dark, you can't have the light without the dark. The dark is what gives the light its meaning. If everything is light, then nothing is light. Someone said, I can't remember who, but they said, what is life without the highs and lows? If you're looking at it on a heart monitor, it's a flat line. You're dead. You are dead if you don't have highs and lows. Your heartbeat on the cardiogram, I think that's what the machine's called, the heart monitor, it goes like this. Yeah? There's ups and downs with our fucking heartbeat, man. That is the way of life. Now here's something else as well. You can feel... Everyone will go through struggles in life. But this is just my kind of theory, pick a pursuit, pick a craft, pick a practice of some sort, pick something that you can put 10,000 hours into, and you will struggle. And what you will find is, this is what I believe, and feel free to disagree in the comments, struggle is unavoidable, but you can choose what you will struggle with. Pick a discipline, that's the word. Pick a discipline and chase that. And in pursuit of mastering that discipline, you will struggle, but you will struggle in the field of your discipline. So there will be some level of fondness or understanding and going, yep, I've chosen this. Whereas if you don't choose a discipline in life to put 10,000 hours towards, life will fill in those gaps for you, and it will give you struggles from other parts of life, and it will suck. So I choose to struggle with tiredness for staying up late to make sure that I get my training in, to better myself. That's the struggle I choose. The struggle I choose is in taking on so many acting opportunities that it's hard to fit it into a weekly schedule. It's feast or famine. Either I take on all the work, or I sit there wishing I just had one opportunity to get on stage and act. And now I'm doing it literally 10 times a week. And I'm doing 60 hours of acting a week. Pick your discipline, man. As regarding questions for this week, there were none. There were no questions. So what does that mean? I'll share a long-term goal of mine. I want to... Actually, hold on. Before I get to the long-term goal, I may be looking scruffier than usual. It may look like I'm not caring about myself and that I'm going down the drain. I'm not. This is an intentional look. I don't want to pay to have a haircut because there's a good chance I'm going to have to go bald soon. We are filming that short film that I've discussed before, where I'm playing I can't say, I'm not allowed to say it yet. but I'm playing the villain of this movie, and he's got a big beard, so the director's just asked me, grow it out as much as possible. I can't really grow a full beard, but we'll give it out. We're giving it our best. So I'm not shaving this. I'm leaving it unkempt and messy. The hair, it's gonna go, most likely. And I don't want to pay for a haircut when I'm just gonna get it shaved, completely down, 2-3 weeks from now. Anyways, okay, so quickly, now that I'm home, long-term goal would be, I want to be financially free, if that makes sense. I want to create enough streams of passive income, or just enough passive income through a singular stream, if possible, to not have to worry about finance ever again for myself or my kids. I don't have kids, but one day when I do, because I would love to have kids. At least one boy and one girl. There's another fun fact. So that they can pursue what they want to pursue. That's what I want. And I'm also conscientious that if I were to have kids, this is a can of worms I'm getting into, I'm going to try and give it brief. If I were to have kids and I were to achieve my goals in becoming completely financially free for me and my kids, receiving generational wealth, essentially, that I would need to teach them the lessons about life and discipline and order and love and vulnerability and respect and privilege, man. I would need to teach them about, to understand that they have privilege. Yep. Anyways, I won't venture too much further in, because that's a can of worms, and that I could speak on how I'd want to raise my kids for another fucking hour. So I'll leave it there. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. End of day 43 or 44, and I'll see you tomorrow for, I'm assuming, 44 or 45, whatever day it is. Cheers.